and welcome to One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit, the show where we turn pain into power and manifest our dreams. We'll discuss the ins and outs of life, love, and letting go so you can grow. Now here's your host, Trena Be Real.
My people, it's Free and Friday, and it's your girl Be Real. Can you see how I feel? I'm all in the mood to get into you, and tonight is a virtual shopping sip. I got my guest, my favorite guest in the building tonight, Miss ToniSteelz with the B Girl B Boy collection, the ToniSteelz collection. I have Miss Felicia Parker, of the Truly You Clinic. She'll tell you more about it when she get here, but it's something you need to know. And I got my favorite fashionista co-host, Jules. So come on, Jules, get into this because you know we got something to talk about. It is Free and Friday, and the people are ready to find out what's going on. I don't know if y'all been checking out the news or the blues, but we're going to get all into it really quick, really fun. And you know I'm not home, right? So, and I know y'all see my new do I got going on. I'm trying to give y'all some new fashion, some new flavor. And here go my co-host. What's up, boo? How you doing?
Hey, I just came back just in time.
I know. I saw that you were missing. I was like, okay.
I love the new hairdo.
Thank you, darling. I'm trying something new. You know, something new, something blue. You know how we do.
Yeah, that's cute on you.
Thank you. It's Free and Friday. A lot is going on in the world, as you can see. But tonight we have, we're going to do a little shopping sip. I don't know what you're sipping on. I'm about to get my little, what you got? What you sipping on over there?
I'm sipping on water.
Okay, yeah. I'm about to get my little cocktail conversation.
I got to get up early in the morning, so.
Me too, but we got a virtual shopping sip. So, water is good for the soul, and you can drink a little water. I'll let you have that right now, okay? But tonight we have ToniSteelz coming on talking about the B-Boy, B-Girl collection.
Yes, I wish I had my shirt. I could have had that on tonight.
Well, I'm sorry, darling. You wasn't home when I was traveling, okay?
I know.
All right. So you have it next week, and you'll be able to wear it for the show. But tonight, the news, we're not even going to get into it because it's giving people the blues. It's Free and Friday. We want to get straight into it.
Have fun.
Yes, we got to have fun, people.
Only news I would have is $1,400 is going to people's bank by the end of this weekend, the weekend coming. That stimulus check that everybody's looking for and hoping for. So it's coming around. Actually, some people that already have credit unions, their checks are pending now as we speak. So that's the good news.
I know that's right. What you gonna do with your coins? What you gonna do with your coins? I think I'm investing mine. What you gonna do with yours?
You said the magic word right there. Mine is going into my savings account. So
okay. Well, are savings or some coins? What are you buying? What are you investing in?
Well, you know what? I'm planning on moving, so that's gonna be. I'm putting that aside for that.
Okay.
I can probably I probably talk about that Bitcoin, so I might take
cryptocurrency. I was about to say you better get into this cryptocurrency because this is going to be the new wave. Right. A lot of people were able to cash out on that Bitcoin, so don't sleep on that money you can't see.
Right, that's true.
A lot of people, they want to do the same thing. I want to do something.
Speaking of can't see, I can't see you.
I know, and I'm so over COVID. I'm just like, I don't want to hear nothing else about COVID right now. Because everybody asks every time you run somewhere, "Are you getting a shot?" No, I'm not getting a shot. It's not for me right now, okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Let me see how it works for you, and then we'll come back to it. But our first guest tonight is going to be Miss Felicia Parker. She is a stage 3 cancer survivor. So I want to start off tonight with hope and a story of strength and courage.
Right.
Because this is what this is what Free and Friday is about. It's like, get out of your own self and out of your own way and hear somebody else's story of survival. Then you realize, listen, the best is yet to come. Yep. So let's get into this conversation with Miss Felicia Parker. Hey, baby.
Hey, Felicia, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
It is Free and Friday, and either I want to start with money or I got to talk with faith. So tonight you're going to start with our faith and how people need to find strength. And, I thought about your story, stage 3 cancer. You had cancer twice, if I'm not mistaken, two different types of cancer.
Yes.
Right. You were in the military, you had to retire. Like, that was a lot. And a lot of people don't understand. And you even wrote a book. So I think I wanted to start off tonight with that story so people can really take a good look at their lives and stop having pity parties and saying, listen, if she can do it, God knows there's a purpose. There's in your mess, there's a message. Right. So can you share that with the people tonight?
So I military retiree. I started off in the United States Navy when I graduated from high school. I was an engineer. Straight out of high school into the Navy. I did 11 years in the Navy. And once I got out the Navy, I had a family, married, 4 children. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go back in. And when I went back in, well, while I was in the Navy, I was in Desert Storm. And I went back in, but I didn't join the Navy. I ended up joining the Army. And I spent the rest of my tenure in the military in the Army, and where I was deployed to Afghanistan, I was deployed to Kuwait and several other countries, and I was actually a chemical operations specialist. I was the one who wore the big hazmat suits and went down and tested for anthrax, ricin, and different nuclear, chemical, biological warfare like that. My third tour, which was in 2014, I realized I was in Kuwait. I was overseas, and I was having like these really bad stomach cramps, and I was throwing up. So it really felt like a stomach virus. And I really thought it was the food, because the only animals I saw over there were like camels, dogs, and cats. So I was like, where they getting this chicken from? Or where they getting this steak from? Where is meat coming from? So I really thought that it was from the food that I was eating over there, but the food was really good. But I was just trying to figure out where they get it from. They had like surf and turf night. Okay, where these shrimps coming from? I ain't see no beach, nowhere.
Right.
And but then I started getting pains in my lower back. And not to dismiss the military, or not to downplay them or talk bad about them. But it did take them a little while to figure out what was going on. And one thing I can say for sure is that whenever you go to the doctor, or whenever you see any kind of specialist, know for a fact that that is your body. Nobody can tell you what is going on in your body. And they kept telling me I had a stomach virus. And I was like, nah, dude, this is not a stomach virus. Something is wrong. And so they finally evac me out of country. And I went to Germany, and then I went to New Jersey, Fort Dix, New Jersey, is where they diagnosed me with the stage 3 ovarian cancer. And they sent me to a Wounded Warrior Battalion, which was in Fort Drum, New York, which is upstate New York, about 30 miles outside of Canada. And where I stayed there for actually 3 years, and went through chemo there, had to fight them and file a congressional against them to let me go home to be with my family, to go through the chemo and stuff, just to be with my family. Because, even though a part of you, when you are diagnosed with cancer, you're like, I'm going to fight, I'm going to beat this. But there's also a major part of you that's like, I'm not going to make it. This is it. Or whatever the case may be. But I had an amazing support system, which one of them was Trena and one of them was Tony, because while we were shooting a film, I was actually on chemo. I was actually going through cancer, and no one knew it, because you have to have a made up mind. And when you're in these Wounded Warrior Battalions, they make you go through occupational therapy. They make you go through all kind of Wounded Warrior trips and stuff like that. But no one can tell you what your own coping skills are. And you have to develop your own coping skills, because that will fit your own, whatever it is that you're going through. in your life, in your body. You have to come up with your own coping skills. My own coping skills were, there were no support groups up there for women. It was me and another young lady who was battling with breast cancer, double mastectomy, and there were no support groups for us. And so, you know, when we go through, any woman that goes through any type of reproductive hormonal cancer or endometriosis, fibroids, anything like that, our hormones are out of whack, right? They put you on all kind of medicine to kind of balance you out. And so your hormones are out of whack. There's no support group. You're just there with a bunch of men who don't really know what's going on. So I created my own support group. And that's what I learned to do. If it's not there, create it. If it's not there, do it yourself. And that's exactly what I did until I was able to come home to be with my family. And when I was home with my family, I was sick a lot. It was times where I couldn't even wash my own behind. I've had to have my friend and my daughter help me in areas that I never thought that I would be down and out in those areas. And I remember filming a scene and in my house, and I had just had surgery. And I still had stitches in my stomach. And we were filming, and it was actually the scene where apparently Carol had died.
Oh,
and
I remember that scene. I remember that.
And they were at my repast, and it was in my house. And it's excuse me, and it's so funny because I was sitting at my desk in my house with my head down, and I was like in so much pain. And then so I was just so out of it that I remember Trena, I remember Tony and Jeannie, they all had to put me to bed. I went to bed and they cleaned up and everything. And I don't even know what happened. I had took some medicine and I was gone. But when you're around people, or when you're around a support system that is really for you, that helps get you along, and it helps you in a mindset that I'm going to make it. Like no matter what's going to happen, no matter what is going on around me, I'm going to make it. I have to make it because I know that there's more work to do.
So when did you decide to write the book?
So I actually wrote the book when I was in the Navy. So let me tell you about the book. The book is not published. The book is written. The book is not published. I'm actually writing my second book now, which is called A One Body Apartments. One Body Apartments. All right. So that's the second book. The first book, you know, A Woman's Prayer, Soldier's Cry. I wrote that in the Navy because I experienced military sexual trauma in the Navy. And while I was 6 months pregnant, and when I reported them, right, the commander said, why are you complaining? You're a pretty Black girl. So that was like the start of a whole, you know, the book is going to come out in the book, but you have to support, you have to become your own support system. You have to surround yourself with people who have that same energy, that same mental fortitude as you do. And just keep thriving and keep praying, and keeping God first is first and foremost, and telling yourself you can make it. And that's exactly what I did. I told myself, you're going to live and you can make it. And then in 2017, they diagnosed me with endometrial cancer. And I had my 4th surgery. So I've had 4 surgeries and 6 organs removed from my body.
Oh no.
And you could never tell that. Like when you was telling me all that, I was like, wait a minute, you have to come on the show because you have people complaining, everybody's so worried about COVID. And I'm like, listen, people are surviving things that's way bigger, right? I'm not saying it's not real, but you have to have faith that pushes past this fear that everybody's starting to walk and live in with this whole COVID thing right now. You know, and so that's why I thought it was important that you come and share your story, because a lot of times we take for granted our health, right? We take for granted good people, we take for granted that when we go through stuff that we go through to help someone else. So when you were sharing your story with me, I'm like, how selfish sometimes people are, like, little things, and we complain. And I'm like, you went through so much, and I never heard you complain, Fee.
No.
I've never heard you complain. And then now you even open up a clinic to help other people, but now on a municipal purpose. So let's get into that, because I was like, for a person coming out of the Army, how did you decide to get into the marijuana business?
Well, it's booming. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'll say that right now. It's booming.
Okay.
So people don't understand. It's marijuana has a big target on its back, and it has a big omen on its back, and people don't understand the medicinal part of marijuana. We're so used to the marijuana we get from Pookie and Ray Ray, right? And that's not it, right? That's not it. I've had the marijuana from Pookie and Ray Ray and them, and but when I started learning, I actually went through a course myself. I don't know what you can see. It's the Medical Cannabis Handbook for Healthcare Professionals. And I took this course and got my my license to recommend dosages for patients. And I realized that in New York City, now there's several here in Florida, because Florida is very fluent, right? A lot more fluent than New York City is. But when I read the laws in New York, Governor Cuomo has passed several laws, and he is really pushing for 2021 for medical marijuana to be fully legal.
Is that why they're trying to get him out of there? Because they try to get him. They got a whole sex scandal.
They have a whole, yeah. You know what? If they ain't gonna do nothing to Trump, they shouldn't do nothing to him. But that's another show, another story. But people need to learn the medicinal part of it and how much it helps with pain, how much it helps with cancer. People don't know that we already have endocannabinoids in our system already. We're born with it. It's in us already. So we have those cannabinoids in our system, and they get reacted when we smoke weed or any stuff like that. So that way it builds up our immune system when things come and try to attack us. And you don't have to smoke it. There are 5 different ways. 5 different ways you can actually take the marijuana. So there's flower, which everyone else calls it the weed itself, but we call it flower. There's tinctures, there's topical, there's suppositories. So I brought some stuff here with me. Yeah, suppositories. So I recommend.
Where you putting it at?
Whichever hole you decide, whichever one make you feel good.
Okay,
so suppository goes in your anus, right?
Well, it can go either way.
Okay.
Go either way. So women with like cramps, really bad cramps, it can go up the front. Back pains, it can go up the back. Amazing. You can take the pills. All right, so this is the liquid. I'm going to show you guys. And this right here, you put it under your tongue. So I make my own hair products and I make it with medical marijuana. I make it with sativa. Sativa is a strand of medical marijuana, and it actually grows your hair.
Oh, I need some of that.
It grows your hair. So I made a hair serum, but this is the droppets. Okay, so this is the droppets.
Okay.
And you just put it under your tongue. You leave it there for 10 seconds before swallowing it. Makes you feel really good.
Okay. I might need that too.
This is a vape pen.
Sometimes. Okay.
This is a vape pen. And it comes in different.
Passing a whole bunch of laws about the vape pens. Do you have any, they were saying different things about the vape pens.
Well, okay. I wouldn't buy vape pens from 7-Eleven, right? I, right. This comes from a dispensary, which is legitimate,
Mhm.
right? People with CBD and these vape pens that has nicotine in it, that's the problem. This is
Right.
pure marijuana.
Okay.
All right. So this comes in a hybrid, a sativa, and an indica. Indica is the one that kind of mellows you, makes you go to sleep. So if you have insomnia, if you're suffering from pain, if you suffer from real bad panic attacks, it just calms you down. Um, the sativa, it kind of gives you that boost, that energy that you need to kind of get you going throughout the day. If you have a full big day or whatever, and you just need that go, that's the
Mhm.
Right.
sativa. Then they have the hybrid. The hybrid is a balance of
Okay.
both of them. And then you have, this is the last product I have. This is what I use to cook with. This is what I use to put in my hair. And this is a syringe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then the marijuana is in there, so you can put it in your food. This is a lot of times what they people make brownies with, the cupcakes or whatever you make, you cook with it. And I, like I said, I put this in my hair. And yeah, that's about it. Y'all have any more questions or anything?
I'm just proud of you because, like I said, you turned your mess into a message and a mission. You know,
Mhm.
you didn't sit in it. So I think it's very powerful that you took something that you had to go through and figured out how to help other people and help yourself at the same time, which I think is always purposeful when we, turning your pain into power. So I just want to
Mhm.
celebrate you. You know, we bring people on One Dope Chick to celebrate them for, being perseverant and resilient through times when it's hard and tough and people don't see you. Well, we see you. So we wanted to bring you up here and say, girl, you keep going because you're one of the One Dope Chicks who don't quit. And we love you for that.
Oh,
So
thank you
that's
so
really why
much.
we're here. And so people, when she get this book and she released these books, y'all know what to do. So you got to come back here when you
Yeah.
release the book, when you
When
when you make your
when the clinic
okay.
opens, y'all come and get your medical marijuana cards. That's the
Question
most
for you:
important
when
thing.
they, that's what I was going to ask. When the clinic does open, they have to have that card saying that they are eligible to make those purchases.
No, well, actually, we um we're the ones who authorize you to have the
Have
card.
it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So you have to have the card in order to go to the dispensary.
To the dispensary.
But you have to
Got
go
it.
to a clinic. There are actually clinics in New York City right now that you can go to and get your card. The only difference with these clinics and what set us apart is that our clinic will only solely be for medical marijuana. These clinics, these doctors are pain management doctors, right? So
Amen.
these doctors right here are all about making sure the money stays in their pocket, right?
Hmm.
So they only going to allow you to have a certain dosage, right? And then they're going to make you keep coming back, right? So the state charges you a fee to get that card. The doctor charges you a fee to get those prescriptions to go to the dispensary. So if I go to a pain management doctor, of course, I'm going to try to keep the money in my pocket. So
Hmm.
I'm only going to give you enough marijuana to last you for a month. Then you're going to have to go back to the pain management doctor, pay a copay, and pay
Hmm.
for those prescriptions again to keep renewing it. Whereas the truly your prescriptions last for 7 months and you'll get the whole 7 months. And then you will renew after the 7 months.
Okay,
Got
you
it.
heard that, people.
Right.
Get with truly you. I'm gonna be your first best customer because after this COVID, I done got anxiety and all kind of stuff. People scared of me. I'm scared of them too. You know what I'm saying? The mask got me feeling like I can't breathe. I'm feeling away over here. So I'm a
Right,
definitely.
So,
right.
Felicia, question: have you ever thought about doing a dispenser as well, having the clinic and a dispenser?
So the dispensary is only given out every 2 years, right? And they
Oh.
only give out 5 of them.
Oh, okay.
And it takes millions of dollars to open up a dispensary.
Oh, okay.
So,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, someone was asking why are you charging? And that's part. I mean, how do they stay in business? That's kind of like
Right.
Okay,
like
so I have to pay the doctor.
Right. It's a business.
It's a business, right? I have to pay the doctor. The doctor that I have, and I do have a doctor, a legit MD, and they have to get paid, right? You're actually going
Everybody
to
has to get paid.
the doctor's office, and you're actually seeing a doctor. The doctor is going over your medical stuff with you to see what best fit your situation.
Right.
I may go to the doctor for fibromyalgia and probably only need an indica or something like that. You may go to the doctor for anxiety and you may need something else, right? So you have to go and see the doctor. So I have to pay the doctor. So this is why I'm charging. Yes.
So did you hear that, darling? Everyone has to get paid. I mean, life is not free. We don't even have free oxygen anymore, okay?
And what part of town is your establishment is at?
So right now we're looking in Queens.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why is because, listen, I was born and raised in New York City. So, shout out to New York. No, nothing here. Brooklyn is too expensive. Manhattan's too expensive. The Bronx, I'm just afraid they may break into my stuff. And so Staten Island, ain't nobody going over the water. And so Queens it is. So we're looking into Queens.
So truly you will be around 2022 is maybe the expected opening date or before then?
It's going to be the beginning of 2022.
Okay.
Nice.
You heard it from the one dope chick who didn't quit that we have a dispensary coming to Queens. And
so Trena, please stop saying a dispensary.
It's not dispensary.
It's not a clinic. I'm sorry, a clinic. It's a clinic. It's a clinic. I'm sorry.
Trena's trying to get me arrested.
Listen. No, I'm learning. No, it is a clinic that can help you go to a dispensary. So I'm learning all this new information tonight. So I got to do that now. Now our next guest, before we go any further, because this is your sister, like she's my sister. But she done went and stepped up and did the B-Girl, B-Boy collection. I actually just took a couple pictures in it, and showed out this weekend. But let's bring on my homegirl, ToniSteelz, a Grammy-nominated rap artist, so she can tell you guys what's going on in the hood of Brooklyn. What up,
Tony?
Tony.
What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody. Hugs and kisses. Virtual hugs.
Hey. How are you? I see you got some of the gear. So did you hear, Felicia she's opening up a clinic. So we'll be able to get cards because we have anxiety from COVID. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And
anxiety from this business. Well, Felicia, shouts to you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. All loves to you. All loves to you.
All love to you, man. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Tony.
And
Thank you. I
appreciate you. Earlier, just overcoming what you're overcoming, word. Like I could sit here and complain about the smallest shit. Excuse my language, y'all, but you've been through a lot, and you still standing, and that's dope, man. For real.
Applause.
Yeah, I said she made me have a whole new different perspective. Like I won't even be. I have a gratitude attitude by everything. I'm like, yo, people.
That's a fact. I learned to be that way, some time ago, because again, we losing people like crazy, and we have the opportunity to wake up every day and do what we love and strive for more, and to see you just going hard, and you really value your life, and that's important. That is so dope, and that's why God is rewarding you.
And she took her pain and turned it to power by figuring out a way to help other people, which I think is powerful, because a lot of times when you go through stuff, we get selfish and we start saying, why me? But then you have to ask yourself, why not you? Or maybe you have to go through this so that you can show somebody else that they can survive.
That's I remember seeing you on set, and I remember what you were going through. And, again, that's why I'm proud of you to see you today. That's what's up. Word.
Thank you. And moving to Florida was a big help too.
Yeah, I bet.
Love it here.
Yeah.
And just the space and just the energy and the oxygen probably level is probably much better for your body. Just being able to have that fresh, that
fresh air,
beach life. Let's not even talk about the beach life that you got in your backyard. But ToniSteelz, let's get into this B-boy and B-girl collection that you got popping off, because you just got a big launch going on. Not only are you making records, but you'll be getting into the merchandising fashion industry. Let's go, girl.
Yes.
Merchandising fashion industry, and I am so happy. Like this is I feel like this is a revival. Like this is like just giving me some more light, you know? Like it's just, yay, it's exciting. It's fun. It's fun, creating the designs. It's fun, picking out the stuff that I want for the line. And it's just fun creating something new out of something I love. Another thing that I love, is fashion, is style. I'm a B girl. I'm a B girl to the heart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you that B girl flavor for the most part. And hence that's why the name B Girl, B Boy Things came about from the ToniSteelz collection, because, it's just, I'm hip hop all day. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna give you a little bit of that hip hop flavor that I got going on. You know what I mean? And we're gonna go from there. So there's a couple of different collections under the line, which is of course the ToniSteelz collection. As y'all can see, I got the crop top hoodie on with the fitted. I got the It's a Go line, which is going to be outerwear, sweatsuits, joggers, stuff like that. T-shirts, of course, hoodies. We have the Bag Out Thing line, of course, for the bag out. So y'all gonna get some sexy shit.
Yeah,
and we have
Rastafarian. I think I said the Bob Marley. Is it the Bob Marley or Rastafarian?
Yeah. Get your bag girl on. And of course we got the hip hop is my first love. Jump off, it's all hip hop, everything hip hop pretty much for that collection. And then we got the I Am Garifuna collection, because that's who I am. That's my culture. That's my background. That's my, that's my core. So yeah, got a little something for my people.
Yeah. Where are you originally from, Tony? Give people a little background. I know you've been rapping, but where's your family originally from? Is Brooklyn or?
I am born and raised in Brooklyn, and my family is from Honduras by way of St. Vincent, and that's where the Garifuna tribe derives for the most part.
I got chills when you said that tribe.
I know, right? That sounds so sexy. Say it again, Tony. Say it again.
Tribe. We survived. Only half of us. It was a population of 5,000, and 2,500 survived the Spanish War, which was the ones who were transported to Honduras. That's where my family, wound up in. Garifuna is our native language, and of course our core, and that language consists of French dialect along with patois. Yeah, so it has like a,
a twist to it.
Yeah.
You speak French and patois?
I don't.
Okay.
The elders,
they do.
That was their language too. Like they made up this language. It's more or less. What do we have? Pig Latin. But it's Garifuna because it's a language that they made up. We're just learning how to write these words out. Because it was Pig Latin for them. It was just something that they made up. They put together, and they didn't necessarily spell into it. They just knew what the hell they were talking about. So they talked it. They talked it amongst themselves when they didn't want the kids to know what was going on. So we don't really know the language, but we can assume what they're talking about by how they're talking, for the most part. But yeah, it's an interesting language. It's one of a kind. And again, there's a whole, about probably the past 3 years, they've been, putting together the language itself and, learning how to spell it, and they're teaching it in places now because there's the Garifuna population is big now. Like it's huge, but I'm first generation American. I was born and raised here, you know what I'm saying, in Brooklyn all day, every day.
So Tony, question, when would the new line hit the market that people can start buying and checking it out, seeing it online, seeing it on the Instagram, all that good stuff?
April 1st.
That's around the corner.
It's around the corner, and I'm so excited. I'm about to, send out some invites so people can come see the store or whatever. If they want to shop around, it's going to have a nice flash sale, and it's going to be nice.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I just hope everybody.
Commercial coming out soon.
Trena actually was rocking the orange sweatsuit. It's a go on it. That was the first sweatsuit made. So yay! Shouts to Trena. Thank you for rocking it. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can check it out on my Instagram. If y'all didn't see it today, go and post up. You can see it's a nice fit, feels comfortable. I actually love it. It's one of my favorite sweatsuits. I'm gonna rock it again. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see it again in some more pictures.
I'll rock my t-shirt when I get it.
Well, you got two. I sent one with Trena. Another one.
He throwing a jab at me.
Whenever I get my merchandise, honey,
he was not home before I left. Okay, so you will get your.
I need to get my lipstick doll because I'll be looking at these videos like, wait, hold up, I got cute lips.
And me and Tony are doing a once a month virtual shop and sit with Jules, but it's going to be once a month on One Dope Chick. We will be supporting small businesses just to come out and tell people about your brand, what you're selling, where they can find it and where they can buy. We're going to do that once a month for the Black community and any other community that supports us. Because it ain't always got to be Black. I like who like me. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a business and you want to support the One Dope Chick, we want to support you, and we will, showcase your brand once a month. We said it was gonna be ladies, but then we said, we're gonna open it up. Some of the men, they trying to show out because Jules got a line. Now, come on, let's talk about this lipstick doll. So,
well, the lipstick doll that I actually came out with is actually a vegan product. And what's good about this is because a lot of the women are concerned about wearing the lipstick and wearing a mask. Well, the lipstick doesn't smear, doesn't smudge, and it would not be on your mask.
Yeah.
So it very lasts longing. You don't have to worry about applying once and twice or 3 times. And when you drink out of your glass, the lip print is not on your glass at all.
Awesome.
Yeah, I need that.
Because I
have the red and the CBD, and the red, like he says, if it does get on your glass, it doesn't stay. It's not like how normally you have that big. You might get like an imprint of your lips, but you're not gonna get the whole red or the pop, and it's not gonna stay.
Like my cousin, she was actually on IG Live, and she was actually literally kissing her cup, showing that the lipstick did not transfer from her lip to her cup, and she was literally like kissing the cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And so that's what's really is great about this lipstick also. And you can take 2 colors and mix them together to come up with another color.
So Jules, what did you get into making? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, boo. Say it
what
again.
made you into making lipstick?
Because I find myself doing people's makeup when I was in Bloomingdale's. Like the girls that actually worked in the store, I would actually go in the fitting room and we would do that. I'll do their makeup before they leave the store, or I'll do their eyelashes.
I didn't know you did makeup.
I know. Wow,
it's something
nice.
I just don't share, but it's something that I can do.
Let me find out, because you're gonna be beating this.
Teach me. Are you gonna have a tutorial?
Or
I can't get it right.
And you know what's good about also, because one of the people asked me, a lot of people, like if a man selling cosmetics, they want to know how you know about the product, or are you testing it on people? But I actually tested it on myself. So I know that the lips doesn't rub off easily. I know that it doesn't smear. I know it doesn't transfer from your mask. And, that sort of, you can put it back on and look good. I thought it was so funny because I had a client from Instagram hit me up. She wanted a orange tone, but she wasn't sure if it was Kissable or Bella. So I sent her pictures with both. I said, I think it's Kissable that has the orange tone for you. And she bought it. And she lived in Maryland.
I like that orange. I like that one. Yeah. I've been I have one, so I want to get one from you because the one that I have it pops off. I lick my lips a lot, so I need something that's just gonna just stay.
Right. So I think we all should do something in person too, and maybe invite find an establishment and have people to come and actually see the stuff in person too, so they can just buy all our products and stuff.
So when can you make this happen? Because you are the shop and sip guy. You are the make it happen of shop and sip. So we need to find this venue since you're gonna bring it up, and then we're gonna have the people come to the One Dope Chick and ask Jules shop and sip, and then they can see.
I think we can probably work at. I'm thinking like the salon, or maybe it may be a good idea to do it at a restaurant. That way, the restaurant will generate business because they have been suffering a lot.
Sounded like we're gonna have a brunch, people. Well, sounds like we're gonna have a shop and brunch popping off here. This is what it sounds like. We're putting direct right there.
Yeah, what about the CDC guidelines? Are they still operating? Because I know that New York is not operating like Florida. Like we're like almost like open, right?
Well, it's with now I think now it went up to 50%.
When I left, we were 70%.
It went up to 70.
It was up to 70.
Yeah, when I left, Cuomo was actually putting it because everybody else was opening up. So we're at 70.
You know what they're doing now? I don't know if this was in California, but by the people getting vaccine, they're requiring you to show proof that you have got vaccinated.
How do you guys feel about that?
To eat and to actually eat inside.
But how do you feel about that?
Wow.
I mean, hey, they want to be safe, so it's nothing you can do about that.
I think it's a law that people need to know your status, because we don't know statuses about anything else. And having a shot does not stop people from getting COVID.
That's true, but I guess it would just ease their mind. I guess it would ease their mind.
But what do you mean if they can still catch COVID and the person can still be asymptomatic, even though they have the shot? What are you teasing? I'm just confused. I think it's more ways that confuses people because it just doesn't make sense. You know, they say it's 99% less that you'll catch COVID if you have the shot.
I feel like no matter what. I feel like no matter what, like we're gonna have to get it. They're gonna put us in. They're gonna put us in that box. We're gonna have to get it.
Yeah,
and I feel like I'm gonna have to travel, and
especially to travel. They definitely gonna make you get it to travel. If you're a person that likes to go different places, countries and stuff, is not going to accept you to be there if you don't have it. Like even,
I guess this is what my problem is. What do? We know it's almost like everything biblical is happening. It's like the mark. This is the mark of the beast. This is what we heard about years ago that nobody, we didn't know what it was going to look like. They told us that the world was coming to an end in 2000. It didn't come to an end. It's just the world as we knew it.
Right. Everything is a recycle. Everything is a recycle. Everything is all over again, starting all over again. This has already been happening.
Make sure you on the side with Jesus. You got to make sure you on the side with Jesus. That's what you're right.
That's right.
I was talking to a lady and I told her that even if this vaccine is going to help or stop it, I'm just still going to wear my mask.
That's how you feel, Jules?
Yeah.
Say that again, Jules.
I'm still going to wear my mask.
I respect that.
After,
Yeah.
Because
you just never know.
You think about it. If you're in front of somebody that has a cold and they cough and you got your mask on, 9 times out of 10 you may not catch it because you're covered and you're not getting the germs and it's not flying in the air. You're not breathing the air that they just coughed in.
But our bodies are immune to fight some germs. Like some germs actually,
are good for your body. Yes,
it teaches our bodies how to fight. So if we keep not having regular oxygen because we keep wearing the mask, don't you think that's taken away from our lifespan because our lungs are not getting the same oxygen?
You're breathing in your own bacteria. That's gonna make you sick too.
But you know what? I feel like if you a certain amount of people, then you put the mask on. Because when I'm not around people, I take my mask off. Even if I'm like out in public, I take my mask off if nobody's in my area, just to keep that from happening. But what really trickled my mind was when I went to Japan, and that was like 7 years ago, and everybody had a mask on. I'm like, why are people wearing a mask?
They've been doing it.
Yeah, and I didn't understand why they were wearing a mask.
This is nothing new. This has been around. The only thing is new.
Yeah.
That we are dying from it, that is here in America, that no one, really had a conversation about it.
Right.
But I think this is something new. Like I said, the mark of the beast is something that they written about. The pandemic was actually a game. Right? There's a board game called The Pandemic. There's a game called Pandemic. Like, it's too much of
all these movies
to have all this stuff and it be happening.
The movies. Where they get these ideas from?
Yeah.
Like, how you get this idea? Like, where you get this from? But I do
like, what's that movie that the people were was they had the hermit running in the house and couldn't go outside and you couldn't see it, but if you went outside you just dropped dead.
Or the one that if it rains and if the rain hits you, the rain was killing you. So they couldn't go outside in the rain. I saw that one. That was crazy.
How about, did y'all, I saw this as a little girl, but I don't know if y'all saw this, the pod people. When the people was made out of the pods, like they was putting people, like you would go outside and this plant would pretty much clone you. And it was called, Google it, the pod people. I bet y'all can see it. This is probably a 1980 something movie, but it's called the pod people. It was on the Twilight Zone movies, yo. Anybody watch the Twilight Zone?
I didn't like stuff like that.
Oh no, the Twilight Zone. No, the Twilight Zone is showing you what's happening now because in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
That's a fact.
Anything that was kind of dark to me, I didn't watch.
Well, as you should watch it because then you can know what to do when these situations are happening. I'm telling you, it's almost like a map.
We still don't know what to do, Trena. We still don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
I'm just gonna praise the Lord. And
I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna definitely do that, Jules. But we're gonna get
that's all I can do.
We're gonna get us a card for our corona anxiety from feet.
That's all I can do is just be thankful and be grateful.
There you go.
I have a question, Tony. I know your line is still on Instagram, right? That's where I can order from, or where can I order from?
Well, you can DM me and let me know what it is that you're looking for. There are photos on Instagram, but keep in mind things are being revamped. There's new designs, new styles. I do have, some of the old designs on hand. For the most part, so you can just DM me and let me know what it is that you're looking for.
Well, maybe I'll wait till April 1st for the new line. Okay, so maybe I'll wait for April 1st for the new line to come out.
That's around the corner.
And right, that's right around the corner. So
to be exact, 3 weeks from now.
Yes, I think I'll do. And Jules, where's your lipstick at?
On JulesEyes.com.
Jules
Eyes.
EYES.
Yep. .com. Yeah.
And he has like 12 different.
I have 7 colors.
Oh, 7 colors.
And about to come out with 2 more colors. That's called Miss B. That's a purple. That represents my mother. That was her favorite color, and she also used to wear it. They call her Miss B because her name was Barbara. And then I have another color coming out called
We can't hear you.
No. He's gonna come back in, people. I don't know. He just touched something. There you go. No. Hey, I feel like a Verizon commercial. No.
Can't hear me.
Verizon commercial. No.
Was you getting a phone call? Was somebody calling you? Is that what happened? So it
You
must
didn't answer the phone, okay? No, we cannot. It's that you can't go in and come out. So
that's part of the show right here.
So we can the virtual world. Welcome to the reality of our movie. So back to you, ladies. I'm excited, Fee, for you to let this book be released because I see a movie birthing from this, right? Because you have to me, like just what you went through in the military. We hear about these Me Too cases so much, but you never really meet a person that has actually experienced it. So to hear, you talk about it, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for you to,
Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about it. At first I was like, no, sometimes you just want to kind of put it on the back burner or leave it away. Jules, say something.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome back.
But the last color was called Negligee. It's a new pink blush color.
Negligee. Let me find out you're going to get sex with me. What color is the negligee? Is it secret?
That's the next one.
Okay.
That's for the girls with the juicy butts.
Okay.
Negligee.
Okay, negligee.
So my slogan is kissable colors for kissable lips.
Oh, yes.
Okay, nice.
Yes, kissable colors for kissable lips. And you know I got them kissable lips, honey.
Yeah.
But did you see that they're actually paying now to get their lips fuller? Have you seen that now? Like that's
Been doing that.
They've been doing that.
Yeah. They even got a gloss to pump your lip up more too.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the white folks been doing for years.
Because I seen the girl when she gave done her little. That's why you have to wait like that day they do it because they gotta stay swole. So she was looking like.
Oh my God, Trina is a fool.
And she thought that was delicious, but she's like,
looking like duck
Wait,
lips.
not delicious.
she was like, and then they was like these, and when she posted, she was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. I was like,
These are our colors here too.
Okay.
nice. I need sure.
I like that red.
Red is my favorite.
I like that purple.
Red is my favorite, but I'm getting them all next, darling.
The silk is like a berry plum.
I like that. I like that
silky.
one.
Are you doing any commercials anytime soon, Jules?
Yeah.
Actually, I just did one.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to show it next week on the show.
But I actually want to get a few girls, different complexions, and do a commercial like that and turn around and say, I'm a lipstick doll. I'm a lipstick doll.
Okay. Well,
I want to do something like that. So how many how many colors I have, that's how many girls want to have. And everybody have one down t-shirt saying that I'm a lipstick doll.
I want to be a girl.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I want to be a doll.
I'm a doll.
I want everybody to be a doll.
Okay. Okay. We agree. We all agree to be agreeable.
Yeah. But that'd be hard to have everybody who rock the lipstick and send me a picture, and you got the faces be flashing. That'd be fire.
Yeah. Well, once y'all get y'all lipsticks, we know we'll do. Take a lipstick and take a picture and then send it to them.
Right.
And we're already gonna have the first part of the video done. Okay, That's 3 out of 7. He said got 7 colors. If I add 2 more, that'd be 9. So we 3 out of the 9. Okay, I'm playing.
There you go.
Okay,
That's right. That's
how you do it. Like, you just gotta go in. You gotta just go be aggressive with it. Like I'm one of them colors. I'm gonna send you my video.
I'm a doll. I'm a doll.
I'm a doll. And
that's
send you my video by the beach. Send you my video by the beach.
Oh, so you got to be extra because you got a beach in your backyard.
Oh, that'll be hot. Yes.
Because you got okay.
With the fabric blowing in the air.
That's like I should just sprinkle it in, and I'm gonna do mine at the beach.
Love it.
Nice. It must be nice just to move out of the city, out of this dirty ass city. It just must be wonderful.
All by faith. I'm gonna tell you something. I just packed up my car like I'm out.
You really did, Fee, because you didn't tell nobody. It was just like, yo, I'm moving to Florida. I was like, well, do you have anybody? You were like, no. Did you meet? Wait, you also have a new love in your life. Did you meet love in Florida?
I did meet love in Florida. He is actually here with me right now.
Because I see you glowing I see you, and I'm like, she done got a whole boo in Florida. Like she left alone and got a whole boo. People out here talking about they can't find a man. She went to a whole other city. Ain't nobody.
Right.
Listen, sometimes your man where you at. You gotta go get him.
Right. You gotta go.
I said, did you know him? I said, you just see her glowing. She done got looking 5 years, 10 years younger on you every other day. You're like, well, what you doing? She's like, I'm in love. I said,
in love. Totally in love. Totally in love.
I just smile. She glisten. Listen, she wake up like this. Be like 6 in the morning. She comes to my hey beautiful. I'm like, right. She waking up
like this.
Yes.
You know what she waking up to, okay? She's just like, I left New York alone, but I ain't alone in Florida, honey.
That's right.
Okay, whining and dining her, treating her like a princess. I said, look at her. And this and they talk about ain't no good man left. Don't listen to the lie, ladies.
No, don't.
Don't listen to the lie.
Right.
Okay. Like people said, sometimes you have to remove yourself out of your situation so that someone can find you. Because you're not looking for a man. Go and be found, ladies. That's my message to y'all tonight. You heard what I said. Don't go looking for a man. Wait to be found. What's for you is going to come to you. Work on yourself. That time to get into yourself and find out what you like and what you love.
And it doesn't matter how old you are. right? Because I'm in my 50s, right? And
you look good.
oh, thank you. And then I thought that, like, oh my God, like it's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna get somebody with the AARP card and just gonna be like Jesus Christ, right? But you just no. Like this man is amazing.
I always say age is nothing but a number.
Okay, wait a minute. We had a whole bunch of comments, y'all. I didn't even get into it. I had to get over here.
Yes, the lipstick is matte. Yes,
it's back to not watch it.
Okay.
Hey, ladies. Hey, Juba.
What's the name of the lipstick again?
Lipstick doll.
And the lipstick is matte. Yes. It is a beautiful matte. It looks. I wish I had my red. I didn't bring my red. Well, I do have it, but I don't want to jump off of you. But listen, the red is amazing. Like I tell you, it's better than Fenty. Now, Fenty was my thing with red because Brianna made a great lipstick. Mm-hmm. That's a great product. Yeah. But when I talk about Jules,
hers smear.
It does.
Smear. Jules don't smear.
Yeah, that's not smear at all.
This is Fenty. What I have on right now.
That you're talking
in the comments down there. Juba, the one that's leaving the comments down there. She I interviewed with her earlier today. The purpose conversation was really, really good.
Oh, hi, Queen. Peace.
Yes.
Queen. Thank you.
Juba, connect with Trena, connect with Jules.
She said she want to be a doll.
Yes.
Come on, be a doll. Come on, be a doll. We would love to
be a doll.
Yes, we're gonna do a whole TikTok of the dolls. Okay.
And I'm also selling the t-shirts. I'm a lipstick doll on the website too.
Awesome.
Right. So, this is what we're here to do. And yes, you have to get a sweatsuit, honey. You have to get the sweatsuit. Yes, when I tell y'all that sweatsuit fits me, and I gave you
I saw the sweatsuit. It's really nice. I love the color.
Listen, and gave me a little hip, okay? Because y'all know I'm flat and kind of short and square. Honey, that little sweatsuit picked up my little bit of booty and pushed it on up. This little bit of booty was looking like tightness. I said, okay, look like I've been working out and everything. I said, ooh.
Listen, we can still be cute in our sweatsuits. You know what I'm saying? You could get that sweatsuit up too at the same time.
That sweatsuit gonna have y'all looking real.
Tony? Do you have like not a sweatsuit, right? Because it's hot, right, down here. But like shorts, like a short set or something like that.
I got boy shorts. I got dresses. I have a few things. So I'll be
okay. So that's the part that's being revamped and everything, and I'll be able to see everything. Okay, all right.
Yes.
We got tank tops. We got tank tops. You know what I'm saying?
Sports bras. Yeah.
Right. We about to do the fishnet bathing suit cover. You know how you see them? You got a yard man with a tank top with the holes in it.
Yeah, man.
I need those sports bras. Need those. Yeah.
So listen, guys, I want to thank everybody for joining us today for our cocktails and conversation. Even though we didn't really have cocktails, I think we were just all naturally high on our own energy. So that's just how it happens sometimes on this show. Sometimes we don't. Right. Well,
I have water.
Well,
I have marijuana.
Actually, I had a little clip too.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight and tuning in to the One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit. And like I said, I wanted to bring both of you ladies here to celebrate you for, stepping out on faith and being resilient in a time when most people are trying to have a pity party. You're finding your power. So I thank you ladies for not giving up and being a one dope chick. Okay. Yeah. Me and Jules just want to give y'all a salute from us to you. If nobody told y'all they love you today, let us be the first, honey, because we do. We love y'all for real. So you guys make sure y'all tune in next week for Free and Fridays at 10 p.m. We're going to be right here, same place, same time, different people, but we're going to be here. And once a month, we're going to have a virtual shop and sip part 3. And we're going to have different vendors talking about what they're doing and what they're looking to do so that you can support them. Make sure you tune in every Friday on Queen Blueprint TV, where royalty lives. And I'm your host, Trena Be Real. Love you guys. Have a great night.
Love you.
Y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you for tuning in to One Dope Chick Who Didn't Quit. Streaming live every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Queen Blueprint TV. And follow her on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Trena Be Real.